Catching up on first, I think the first thing that we should catch up on is the walk. You may not be able to see it because it might be too high up on my shelf, but I have a new medal from this year's Walk to End Alzheimer's, which I did this past Saturday in Huntington Beach, California. I was joined by fellow co-star Missy Martinez, who you can go back and listen to a previous episode of the Lisa Ann Experience and hear her interview. She's a great girl. We had fun. She took me to breakfast. We got to walk at the beach, and I was pleasantly surprised by Dave and Jeff coming up from San Diego from the Dave and Jeff show, and Cabe, Jeff's son, coming with them, who had just got a new cast, which I was excited to see because I had seen it on social media. And any kid under 12 with a cast, it's awesome. I mean, come on. You know, nothing really hurts you when you're that young, and it's cool to walk around with you. You get a lot of attention. I never broke a bone as a kid. I broke bones in my foot, but there was no cast involved. So the walk. The walk was awesome, and I, Lisa Ann, was the largest fundraising team leader. And so when they were all up on stage and standing in front of this beautiful crowd on the beach and talking about what their goals were for this, and they were only short about 55,000 of the goal of 350 from this event. And it's amazing to think how many of these walks are going on all over the US at all times, generating this income. And, you know, as a fundraiser, it's so easy now. The site is set up. I don't have to worry about anything. The money goes directly. I mean, it's just so easy. It's flawless. And so my name was called as the largest individual team fundraiser. That was really incredible. Talk about like all the places my name had been called on stage and feeling that feeling, and also getting to share it with people. It was really nice that Dave and Jeff and Cabe were there. It was really nice that Stacy was there, and it was really nice that Missy was there, because that was a moment that was more powerful with my group and with some nice people with me. So shout out to every single one of you that contributed, and thank you so much. One of my secret goals of 2018, because I'm just about reviewing everything that I wrote down last New Year's Eve so I can plan what I'm going to write down this New Year's Eve. And one of the goals was to try and be a part of about $100,000 was the goal of fundraising efforts throughout the year. And so you notice I've done every other month or every month or sometimes twice a month. I've done a lot of different things. So I think I'm pretty much close, inching up, and October is a good time to touch base with it to see where else, like maybe at one of these feature bookings, I decide to ask the club, you know, is there a local charity they work with, or should we do Toys for Tots? And I can just take all the money that I make on one of my stage shows and we can take it to somewhere local. You know, when I was on the road years ago, I always just donated $100 a week to a local food bank wherever I feature dance, because I thought like, well, people that live here are coming in and giving me money. I should give money where they are. So maybe that's something I can do to make sure that I'm close to that $100,000 mark. But kudos. I'm hype and excited.
This is the life I chose.